Hey guys, Christina here. How's the camera today? A little crazy. I wanted to show you guys this really easy recipe that I found on Google. I was just Googling easy crock pot recipes. I don't know what's going on with my lighting today. Hi everybody. It's really dark in here. It's okay. All right, so what I wanted to show you was this really easy recipe I found for some chicken in the Rockcrok slow cooker stand. So this is our Rockcrok. This is our 4-quart Rockcrok. Goes in the microwave, in the oven, on the stovetop, under the broiler, in the dishwasher, on the grill. And last catalog, or a couple catalogs ago, we actually came out with this stand. So you can actually put your Rockcrok in the stand and it turns into a crock pot. Pretty cool, huh? So I have a little bit of, let me just wipe this off. Here we go. This one was kind of sitting on my chair, so I just wanted to make sure it's nice and clean. All right, so we're gonna slice up some chicken, and this recipe only takes like 3 or 4 hours to cook. So let's say you forgot to take something out for dinner. Oh my gosh, you can come home on your lunch break, pop this in, and you'll have dinner when you get home. Or you can actually cook it all day on low, because there's a high and a low and a warm, and it'll cook by the time you get home. So pretty cool. So I'm gonna just go ahead. Hi guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start. So we have some chicken here. I just went and got some boneless, skinless chicken breasts today, and I just have 2 chicken breasts. And normally when I get my chicken breasts, they're huge, right? They're like ginormous. I don't know what they're feeding the chickens, but they're big. So you want to just cut them in half. So I actually, these actually don't look half bad, actually. Let's see. So there's only 2 of us, so I'm just making a couple chicken breasts. But you could totally double this recipe and, you know, get more out of it if you like. So I am gonna actually just cut these in half. So what you wanna do, if you have a really big chicken breast, you can get our close and cut, which is really awesome. You can stick it in the close and cut, a chicken breast, close it down, and then cut it right across. So it's actually gonna fillet your chicken right in half. So like when I go and make that that grape salad and I have to cut all those grapes at one time, I'm gonna totally throw them all into this close and cut and close it down and slice it in half. Same thing with your tomatoes. If you have great tomatoes and you gotta cut them for a salad, you could stick them right in here and cut them in half. Super easy. So it is dishwasher safe and super easy to clean. So I'm just gonna toss this. So I'm just using some tongs so I'm not touching it. All right, so you just close it down, use a really long knife, and cut it in half. Isn't that cool? This is one of my favorite products, you guys. So we're just gonna take this off here, throw it in here. So now I have 4 decent size chicken breasts. And what you're gonna do later, once it's finished, you're just gonna shred it all. So it really doesn't matter how many you have, just you're gonna shred it later. So just throw them all in there. We're gonna just use some salt and pepper just to season our chicken. So just some pepper and some salt. Are you guys getting ready for Thanksgiving? I'm so excited about Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go live a few times this week and just share some of my recipes and some quick tips on how I do certain things. Like the sweet potatoes, I'm probably gonna go live tonight and do the sweet potato casserole. I like to do some things ahead of time so I'm not like all stressed out on Thursday, right? So yeah, so maybe I'll go live later. All right, so really quick, let's do this recipe because look, my brain's already going. All right, we're gonna do a cup of honey. So I just got some organic honey at the grocery store. So we're gonna open this up, maybe with a knife or a scissor. All right. So we're gonna do a cup of honey. So we're gonna use our measure-all cup. You guys know this is the best way to measure things that are sticky. Okay, so I have it upside down. That's fun. Nope, I had it the right way. Look, see, this is why. Here we go, perfect. So this is a cup. So what you're gonna do is just pour your honey right in here. And actually, if you spritz it a little, it'll come out even easier. All right, so I'm just gonna show you that really quick. If I can find my spritzer. Okay, I can't find my spritzer. I'm just gonna use some of this cooking spray really quick and just spritz this. All right, so I just spritzed it, so it'll come out a little bit easier. So I'm gonna do a cup, just to make sure that honey comes out nice and easy. But when you use your measure-all cup, it should come out pretty easy anyway. All right, so here we go. Yeah, see that? Slid right out. Great for peanut butter, making those peanut butter cookies. Oh my gosh, my fave. All right, and then we have, oh, I love honey. I just want to eat it. I'm gonna lick that right there. Not like the actual jar, you guys. I use my finger. All right. So good. So that's the honey I used. It's so delicious. All right. So we have a cup of honey. We're gonna do a 1/2 cup of soy sauce. So I have our little easy read measuring cup. Just go up to a 1/2. All right. And then we have a 1/2 cup of diced onions. So you could totally use the food chopper for that or the manual food processor. Lynn sweet potato casserole, my favorite, girl. Can't have Thanksgiving without it. And I don't do the marshmallows anymore. I found a recipe a few years ago. And you actually do this pecan and brown sugar and butter. Yes. Okay, so if you're getting super lazy or you don't want to chop up your onion, my friend Kelly showed me the frozen diced onions. Chopped onions in the freezer section. Just saying. So when you need a little bit of onion, I just do that. I mean, or you could totally chop up your own and then throw them in the freezer Ziploc bag and freeze the leftover. But I like to just use a little toothpick clip and clip that bag closed. And that probably won't last through the end of the week. I'm sure I'll use it in something. So we're gonna throw that back in the freezer. Okay, so we have our onion. Now we're gonna do our ketchup. Here it is. Let's see. We need a 1/4 cup of ketchup. So I'm gonna use my little measure-all cup. How cute is he? He's also a shot glass. So we're gonna go down to 1/4 cup, which is also 4 tablespoons. I don't know if you guys knew that. Or 2 ounces, all the same measurement. So we're just gonna measure 1/4 cup. All right, perfect. A little bit more for good luck. Press that out. Super. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm just doing this right in our big plastic batter bowl. So 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna use the same guy here. Just flip them over and measure 2 tablespoons. And then we're gonna do 2 garlic cloves and 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. So let me get that. Get rid of this. It looks delicious already, don't you guys agree? So we're gonna do 2 cloves of garlic. I always have tons of garlic. Who doesn't love garlic, right? So good for you. And whenever my hosts use garlic and then they don't use the rest of it, they always give it to me. So I have a ton of garlic. Lord knows where it's all from. So we're gonna do 2 cloves of garlic. Press it right in there. I like to just scrape it on the side here. Open that up. And that skin should pop right out, which it did. So we're gonna do 1 more. Best part about the garlic press is you don't have to peel your garlic. You just throw the whole thing in there, just like so. Alrighty, so we have 2 cloves of garlic, perfect. If it doesn't pop out, that's okay. It does come with a little garlic cleaner, but I like to just use a knife. My garlic cleaner has been down my garbage disposal way too many times. It is dishwasher safe. All right, here we go. So we need 1/4 teaspoon. Oh my gosh, that honey, you guys, this looks so good. We just need 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, which to me is just a couple little sprinkles. I mean, who's gonna measure 1/4 teaspoon? Come on. All right, so we're just gonna mix this together. So then what you're gonna do is just pour this right over that chicken. Sure are. And then later when it's finished, you're gonna cook it for 3 to 4 hours. And when it's done, you're gonna take your chicken out. You're gonna add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to some water. And I did add the recipe above, so just check that. But you're gonna add some cornstarch to some water, dissolve it in the water, and then you're gonna add that cornstarch mixture to the Rockcrok and stir it into the rest of the leftover sauce. And that's gonna thicken and make a nice sauce. So then you just cook it for like 10 minutes. You just cover it and cook it for 10 minutes. And then what you're gonna do is put your chicken back in, and we're just gonna shred it up with some salad choppers. And oh my gosh, and that sauce is gonna be all in there. And then you could serve it over some rice, or I'm gonna have mine with some spinach. And then you could steam some broccoli if you like. And there's dinner. So we're gonna pour this right over. Oh my gosh, you guys, this mixture looks so good. So we're gonna just pour that all in there. And this is something you could totally make ahead of time, you guys, and stick it in the freezer. And then just when you wanna eat it, just defrost it and throw it in the Rockcrok in the morning before you go to work. So that is gonna cook on high for 3 to 4 hours. Where's my lid? Here it is. And then I'll come back later and I'll show you guys the finished product. Sound good? Oh, you want the camera? Oh, sorry. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. How's this? How about that? Can you guys see it? Yeah? Doesn't that look good? All right. I don't know what you wanted to see on camera. Hi, everybody. Everybody's saying bring them on camera. I don't know what that means. Oh, it means Facebook is telling me to bring them on camera, like go live together. We're not doing that today. Yay, Betty, you could totally do this with yours. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this recipe. Who doesn't love a yummy, sweet chicken, like a, what is it called? Like, what is the recipe even called? I forget. But it's gonna be delicious. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.